Okay, on to the second Chersonese boss, my personal favorite of the zone, the brand Squire. He's a nimble human fighter, and I highly recommend using a fast weapon, otherwise he'll dodge all of your attacks. For this, I personally use a Center Claymore as it has a 1.1 speed modifier. So he has 1500 health and regenerates 1.5 per second, and his resistances are well rounded, having 45% for ethereal, frost, and fire, 30% for lightning, and 64% for physical. Exposing his decay weakness by using a dark varnish and applying the possessed boon somehow is ideal, which I was able to achieve by using the possessed potion. So his main form of fighting is with his sword, which he can apply two debuffs to you: Pain and Chill, which reduces your physical resistance and frost respectively by 25%, and he can use Perfect Strike like the Warrior Monk skill, crushing through blocks and dealing typeless damage as well as dodging away from attacks if you were to try to hit him with it. He can blast you with a firewall, which you can either strafe around or dodge through like I do in this video. Getting hit will deal moderate damage, but will apply burning for 40 seconds, which you don't want to, obviously you don't want to get dots applied to you in any fight. Lastly, in close range, he can do a red cloud, harming you for 5 decay damage and healing him for 50. Um, Basically, if you just get out of his range, he'll just run to you and the cloud should stop, but you don't want to stay in the cloud, otherwise he can get healed up a lot very quickly. And lastly, before I play the video, is that you can dot him, and if you don't want to be on fire, you should carry some water with you to drink. Yeah, it does take up one of your quick slots, but if you're not very comfortable with the fight, then I really recommend doing at least for the first couple kills. And alright, let's get started with the video. Okay, as you can see, I just dodged right through. Pretty easy to dodge once you get the hang of it. You can see his tendril attacks, and he basically healed all the damage that I dealt to him. This build is really parry oriented, but for a non-parry build like my rogue, I focus a lot on just pushing heavily on him. You can see that I get out of his range and I continue to dodge his fire. I trade a couple blows with him given that he doesn't deal that much damage. And there you go. Pretty easy fight.